December 25th, and it was 80 degrees today, so I don't have a lot to complain about. But I guess this morning there was a lot of clearing going on or something, because a couple of us were pretty emotional, and I was dealing with some stuff. But I just wanted to wish everyone a wonderful day. I hope everybody was happy and joyful and all that stuff. I wanted to come up today to do some kind of a channeled message. I was going to bring my pad and all. It's been a while since I've done a message from higher self, so I wondered if I might be able to try it now and just go inside and see what I could potentially say to everyone or anyone that's listening that would help them endure, keep going, keep loving, keep being strong. Oh, we got a bee who wants to be on camera. So let me do this. Let me go inside and see if I can pull in greater source energy and yeah, so let me do that now. Finding peace. It's something I was looking for a long time. Going inward. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do is go inward, because we're taught to trust only on the outside, right? Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Things have been rocky and things will be rocky, but hold tight, because we've got this. We were born to do this now for the collective of humanity, for divine creator source. We were born with all the things that we needed. We just fell asleep and didn't know what we needed, and we were often misguided, almost like a game where we had to go inside and find all of our tools and our gifts and our strengths and know our weaknesses. But we got this. No matter how hard it gets on any given day, it's like a storm. We'll feel it, we'll embrace it, and I don't mean that always in the best way. Sometimes it just means you're going through it and that's just it. This morning I was going through it and that's just it. But we've got the strength to do this. It's just remembering that and going into our heart space, which, oh God, everything I hear them telling me to say to you or to who's ever listening is exactly the road that I've taken and I'm on. And I guess what they want me to do is, while I'm telling you, to remind myself of the same thing, that no matter how hard it gets, and it is, and it will be, and so many times I wanted to give up and just say, come on, didn't I go through enough already? Hasn't this been hell on earth already? I try to find joy where I can, but lately it just seems like there's just so much. But they're saying that it's all in us. It's all in us. And to trust. That's hard for me too. Anybody who's come from what I call like a conspiracy background, where your life didn't match everyone else's and there was a lot of suffering involved, it's super hard, because you don't come from trust. And trust is the very thing you have to go inside to find. So I'm on that same journey, but I also know it. I'm aware of it. And when I get a little lost, I know what to do to get back on track. It may take a day or two, but for those who may not know, that's what they're asking me to tell you, is that you have everything that you need inside. Then on any given day, on any miserable, crappy, I want to give up day, find what it is that moves you. Maybe it's music, maybe it's writing, maybe it's just being still, maybe it's just jumping around, maybe it's drawing, I don't know, loud noises, something. Whatever it is that makes you you right now, to do that till the storm's over. And each time we go through a storm, you've made it that much better for yourself because you didn't give up and you kept going. You didn't say I quit. Well, you could say it. I do all the time. But then I'm like, nah, I really don't. It's just me whining again. But I put my big girl panties on and I start over. So that's what the message is that for me and everyone else at different levels, if we feel like giving up, okay, you can feel it, but get back on that horse. We were called to do this work, whether we know it or not. We're here. We're accounted for. We're strong-ass people. Resilient. We need to be resilient for the right cause, not the wrong cause. Not to stay vigilant in old belief systems, not to defend them to the death or argue or judge with others, but rather take a second look, step back, go inside and go, is that really correct information? Is that really going to help me? And your beliefs will change along the way. And that's huge, because when you're stuck in your beliefs, new information comes in to help you, and then you sort of block it. So stay vigilant, stay strong, try to keep loving through it as hard as it gets. Keep trying to love through it. I know how hard it is. God knows I know how hard it is. And sometimes, some weeks, it just feels unrelenting. It feels like it's just never gonna give up, let up, you know? But it does, and it will. And I believe very strongly that we all have little dreams inside that will come true as humanity moves forward in this very, very special age of Aquarius. And we are the forerunners. We are the bitches taking the system down, okay? That's what we're here to do. We're here to check ourselves, go inward. If something don't feel right, change it. Don't stick to it. Change it. Find others like you who are walking this journey. And you don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe anyone. In fact, don't. Get your own message from going inside. Maybe get inspired by something somebody says, but then ask in about it. Go in and say, you know, tell me about this. Tell me about this. Does it feel right to you or not? Any of the information out there. We're being crossfired. You know, we're getting it from all ends so that we can finally say, enough, stop, and go inside and say, what is the truth? What is the truth that I need to know? And with that truth comes the love that we all need to fight this war, in a sense, of what we can't see, of what's trying to possess us, of what wants our soul, of what wants our heart. So that's what I had for today. I'm wishing you so much joy, so much love, the best for all your hearts, sending love, hugs. Thank you. Best wishes. Happy December 20th.